Hello traders, you're welcome to this video and I welcome you back to the Forex Geek channel. In this video, we are going to be discussing a custom indicator known as the key levels indicator. Okay, this is a custom indicator, meaning that you would have to download this indicator from an external source, and after downloading it, you have to add the indicator to your indicators library on the MetaTrader platform. Okay, if you do not have the indicator already, you need to download it and add it to your indicators library so that you can be able to add the indicator to your chart. Okay, so now I'm just going to be adding the indicator to the chart, the key levels indicator. All right. Okay, let me just allow this. Okay, so we can see this is the key levels indicator. As the name implies, this indicator identifies key levels for us. Okay, so this indicator works with current price movements. Okay, as we can see that the indicator gave us a target line. You can see we have a target line here, we have another target line here. It works with current price movement, so there is no historical example exactly, so we just have to work with the current example given to us by the indicator. Basically, this indicator helps you to identify key supports and resistance zones. Now, because this is a bullish trend, the ongoing trend is bullish, as we can see. So the indicator is helping us to identify resistance points or resistance zones ahead. All right. Basically, the indicator is helping us to identify key resistance zones ahead. If it was a sell trend, the indicator will be helping us to identify support zones. Okay. But in this case, it's helping us identify resistance zones. So this indicator does not exactly give you a buy signal or a sell signal. What it does is to just help you identify an important level. What do you do with these levels? One of the things that a resistance level tells you is that the price could possibly reverse. Okay, so having identified this level, when the price gets there, what you need to do as a trader is to be watchful of what happens next. You might want to go to a smaller time frame, okay, and watch out for what happens next. It's either the price gets rejected and we have a reversal, a bearish reversal. For example, it's either when the price gets there, we get, we could possibly see a little consolidation and finally a reversal. All right. Or we could see a little consolidation and a breakout. Okay. So either ways, you need to watch out for price action around that zone. If you notice a consolidation, then it is possible that the bulls and the bears are struggling. It's like a tug of war. One of the things that consolidation represents is a tug of war behind the scenes, right? So when you notice a consolidation, there is a chance that a reversal will prevail or there could be an upward breakout. Either ways, if you have that consolidation appearing, do not enter the trade at all, unless if you want to trade the consolidation itself. Okay, but this indicator helps you identify the level so that you can know what action to take. And the action to take is enter a buy trade if you have a bullish breakout, or enter a sell trade if you have a bearish reversal. Okay, so in the case of a bullish breakout, when a breakout happens, there is usually a retest. All right, when you have a breakout, there is usually a retest. So if the price rallies above this key point identified by the key levels indicator, wait for a retest of that breakout level. Sometimes the retest might not get exactly to the breakout level. You might find a little movement that is close to the breakout level, but not exactly at the breakout level. And then you have a continuation. So if you notice a retest, you can then enter a buy trade and ride the movement upwards. But in the case of a reversal, watch out for possible bearish candlestick patterns. All right, and then ensure that the price has dropped completely below that consolidation zone. In fact, wait for a confirmation by looking out for a bearish structure, possibly something like lower highs and lower lows. All right, watch out for something like this. When you are having a sell trend, you have to look out for lower highs and lower lows. All right, because price does not move in a straight line. So if this bearish reversal is going to prevail, wait for the first high to form, wait for the first low to form, wait for the second high to form. Once the second high has formed, you can then enter a sell in the direction of the breakout. Now, in order to get extra confirmations, I would recommend also using other indicators such as the RSI or the momentum or any other momentum indicator like the stochastic oscillator or the moving average convergence divergence. All right, and pay attention to bearish candlestick patterns and bullish candlestick patterns around those levels. They play very important roles. If you find the bearish candlestick pattern around the resistance, it could imply that a bearish reversal is about to happen. If you find, in the case of a sell trend, and the indicator forms support levels for us, and you find bullish candlestick patterns around those support levels, it could be a sign that a bullish reversal is about to happen. So pay close attention to those patterns. All right, so basically that is it for this key levels indicator. The indicator does not give you the signal. The indicator only tells you where a possible reversal could happen. Okay, it identifies key levels for you. That is the reason why the name of the indicator is key levels indicator. All right, so I hope you found this video insightful. Kindly like and subscribe for more trading insights, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on more trading videos like this. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.